Okay, it's me again, Robert Firestone, here in West Virginia, Gold Town. I'm still smoking my old cigarettes as much as it's killing me. Started smoking some cheaper ones called LDs. I call them lung destroyers. Everything out here going on in this world right now, um, I'm still trying to figure out how to work this webcam, so forgive me if it don't quite work out like I want. To let y'all know, okay, to start with, I'm going to pray. Something a lot of you out there don't even have a clue and understand, but it's something in the deeper self to understand that there is a creator. Okay? Because if you look around at man will let you down every time. Been doing it for many, many years. Okay? Start with my prayer, Lord, please let these people of greater understanding have more of an insight on how to wake up the dead. There's many multitudes of dead. I pray that there comes to a point to where the truth that you're handing us, okay, these people can't see it, but it's written in your scriptures about the days that is yet to come, and I believe we're in some of these yet to come days, and man don't have a clue on understanding on what's really going on, okay? The foolish is getting more fooled, okay? They're following along to get along because they think they're going to get something out of the system that's been destroyed for many years, Lord. I know this. I'm going to go forth in this, and I'm going to say, Lord, in Jesus' name, amen. I love you, and thank you for the voice and the outreach into all of this. Okay, people, I'm going to give some talking points. I'll start with the three people that Donald Trump put into power from Goldman Sachs, okay, is the enemy of the enemy. These people do not care for the globalism. This is one of the reasons they left these people. This is one of the reasons that Trump hired these people, because they know the inside, okay? If you set out to make a nuclear bomb, okay, you don't go to your local small engine mechanic to learn how to do it. Okay? Have some common sense about these things that you're hearing and seeing, because the news has ways of not telling you things, and for them to leave the truth out of the bigger picture makes it also a lie. Okay. Goldman Sachs, no talking point, went and looked up for my damn self. Okay, Goldman Sachs give 100% of their money to Hillary Clinton. Not Trump. Hillary Clinton. Okay, this is the first open door to some common sense to go on here. Okay. I profess myself to be a Christian. Okay, a brother in the Lord. A lot of y'all out there have no clue what I'm talking about. Some of you do. Then the ones that do understand where I'm coming from, I'm also going to let y'all know that I am a Christian. I'm going to say stuff that's belligerent. I'm going to say stuff that ain't going to quite set in y'all's crawl correctly, because your system called the church has polluted even y'all. Okay? I'm not here to belittle y'all. I'm here to help maybe put a door of an awakening that should be there. Okay? A pure thought. Think for yourself. Okay? These three hidden dynasties, or these four hidden dynasties that I speak of in some of my other videos, the political, the educational, the religious system, the financial system, people's got to have an understanding the corrupt government and the globalism. Once you own this, I'll give you this simple analysis that should ring in your head the whole truth. Okay. Take, for instance, you're the only person in this world that makes chocolate chip cookies. Okay? This is as simple as I can get it. 2 plus 2, 4. Okay, not 5, like Common Core would want you to think. Okay. You're a cookie maker. You're the only person making chocolate chip cookies. Big majority of the people in the world loves chocolate chip cookies. who do you think they're going to come to buy their chocolate chip cookies? You can answer that question for yourself. Okay, history, the truth about it. At least 85% of what's being taught in the system, known as the educational system, here again, truth is being left out of the history. Okay? It is nowhere near like they want you to believe it. Okay? I know this is hard for a lot of people to understand. These people do not have your best interest or my best interest in their fucking heart. What little bit of heart they do have. It's just a pumping vessel in their chest that has no meaning. It just keeps them alive. Most of them, if they're breathing, they're lying. Okay, have this understanding, please. Okay, I can't change anybody's views. I cannot change anybody's thought process. The reason I'm here, I feel like this might be the only outreach that I have for people that do see my videos and have an understanding. There's something more going on here that don't make no sense. Okay, for them people, the door just got cracked open and y'all are seeking out the truth. Okay, listen to a study here the other day. John Rappaport, incredible reporter, a real reporter, an investigative reporter. Not somebody CIA trained, okay? Like a lot of these stooges on CNN, okay? 25% of college students is on some kind of mind-altering big pharma prescription drugs, okay? Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? 25% of the population in colleges here in the United States has these people on some kind of psychiatric drugs. Hey, and we wonder why everything's upside down and crazy, and these idiots are running up and down the street protesting against rights, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay, no wonder they are. Looked into, they're professors. Most of them is on some kind of prescription drug. Yeah, Big Pharma don't want to give that up because that's a big source of income. Okay? The Fed's history. Everybody ought to go study this. Please go study this and understand how these people have been raping us. Took our money away from us. Made us debt slaves to this. I listened to a college student in Canada that's studying the Fed, okay? He read it right out of their own books, even asked his law professor why this was going on, okay? This is another thing your media don't want to tell you, a lot of the big wigs don't want to tell you, and especially the globalists. Okay. I gotta breathe, so I gotta smoke. All right. It's in their bylaws, okay, the Fed's bylaws, that this is going to be kind of confusion for some. Some will get it instantly. This is my understanding, what I've listened to this individual, a younger guy in Canada studying law. Okay. I can't really give no references other than if you look up students, law, the Fed, Canada, you'll probably find the video. I run across it by accident. Okay. It is stated in our bylaws that at any time the international debt is to be paid off, there is a 1% penalty that will be paid every time that it's paid off. So every time that interest is paid off, that 1%, it occurs instantly as soon as it happens, 1% of debt. It is never meant or been meant to be paid off. They lie to us, okay? The Fed needs to go. Needs to be shut down. Needs to be gotten rid of. We need to go back printing our own money. We need to shut our borders down for at least 5 years. Readjust our governments all the way down to the state and local level. Because a lot of these poor people that's considering themselves educated because they got something hanging on the wall that says they're above everybody else, okay? Most of them are dumber than a brick, okay? I'm not no well-educated person. Okay? I've worked in situations in my life. My perspective was I was becoming a master plumber. I'm still on that goal, even though I've had massive heart attacks, open heart surgery, and I still smoke like a dummy. Okay? This is another topic. If I went through years of this, working under people that was master plumbers. I would have to run around behind these people and fix their mistakes. It used to make me mad till I realized that it was helping me by understanding how to fix things faster and more effective. Okay, that slowed me down to where I understood I wanted to do it one time only. Okay, like we should be doing. But anyway, back over that. Okay, to the 5%ers, the black 5%ers. A lot of you never even heard of it. Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, there's a whole group of these idiots, okay? And y'all are idiots because y'all bought into something that's took your brain and used it like silly putty and pushed it back in your ears to make you think, okay? Because you're millionaires, you dumb son bitches, okay? You can have anything in your fucking world you want. Start making some real decisions for yourself and don't allow people run around and pull you around by the damn nose. You're not making a political stand. Only thing you're doing is hurting yourself. And any individual that tries to follow you is going to fall into the same pretense trap that you're in. Okay. Black Lives Matter, y'all still a joke. Okay. You're no different than the KKK. You're just the reverse of it. And what kills me is most of these Black Lives Matter movement protests, okay, there's more white people there than there are black. Do you not understand what you're screwing up with? And if my audio is a little scratchy or blast out, I apologize. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure this out myself. Okay. To start with, to program is such a great big word, and a lot of people don't like hearing it because a lot of people don't want to believe that they are programmed. Okay, cradle to the grave we're programmed. Okay, I myself, when I started realizing, doing an experiment, this might help some understand. All right, take a word like law. Write it on a piece of paper, big bold letters. Okay, especially if you're running around through your house, you at your job site, whatever. Write it on a piece of paper, big three-letter word, law. Okay, understand that the word law does not mean what you think it does. Okay, I started digging some years back trying to figure out how to save my home from the globalist known as Chase Manhattan. Okay, and I started digging into the original law books because I had to construct something in my head to learn how things work. If I didn't, I'd have been jumping into the middle of something that I had no clue, like building a nuclear bomb, going to a small engine guy to build a nuclear bomb. It don't work. Okay, we got to have some kind of construct of having an understanding of things first. Man, I want to tell you 1 through 6, the first volumes of Black Law. Black's law books. Nobody wants to study it. That's fine. Go pick one up out of a library. Go look it up on the internet. Look up some of the definitions of things that you know in your life. Say, the word human. I'm not going to give you a definition. I'm giving you a challenge to go see for yourself so these doors will start opening on the bullcrap that's going on. You do have a choice. We're born with inalienable rights. Okay? If we allow it. Okay? If we don't, it's like not having no rights at all. That's even stated in the so-called law. But anyway, the law thing, write it down. Leave it somewhere you can see it all day long. Okay? Walk by, glance at it, look over at it, and have an understanding that evening, okay, that word that was on that piece of paper never jumped up, never come kicked you in the ass, never smacked you upside the face, okay? But it kept your attention all day long, okay? Have an understanding that's how it works. I know a lot of you are not going to understand that, but it's a good experiment for the ones that will have an understanding on what I mean. Larkin Rose is somebody that everybody ought to go study. There's a little video of his, I think 6-8 minutes long, maybe less. It's called The Little Dot. Okay? And I'm sorry for the ones that's fooled into believing that if we didn't have a government, the roads wouldn't get built. Bullshit. Okay? That's bull crap. Y'all gotta understand, federal government drops down to the state. State drops down to the locals. Okay? If the locals needed a road built, it get done. Okay? And has anybody ever noticed when the roads are getting built that it's private contractors doing it? Do you not understand they're already in business? Okay. A list of people that you may find entertaining, you may find educational under the right pretenses. Okay. There's a list of them here. Mark Dice. Killer dude. I give thumbs up to. He's a Christian individual. Also, he speaks the truth, 100% of the truth, 100% of the time. He also has these videos that goes viral all the time on showing how dumb and oppressed we've become. Okay? Some of it makes, it don't really make a crap at all. Okay? But some of them, it shows you how stupid people are. Okay? For most people, a stranger walks up to you with a camera and a microphone, offers you a candy bar or a 10-ounce bar of silver. Okay? Me, 10-ounce bar of silver, I'll go buy me a damn case of candy bars. Okay? And stick the rest of the money in my pocket. But more than 90% of the people pick the frickin' candy bar. Okay? Have no clue, but they need money. They want money. They're always talking about needing money, wanting money, but not have a clue when it comes up and faces them on what it really means. Okay. That's just one of these things. Okay. Outlaw Morgan. You want somebody that's going to spit the truth at y'all, and I'm just going to warn you about his channel. If you go see Morgan, don't be sitting there crying about what he had to say, because the man is completely belligerent when it comes to truth. I like that about that man. Okay. A doctor of common sense, E.T. Williams, black man out of Texas. Real close to Morgan, but not quite as belligerent. Morgan's a hell of a guy. He's got his interest and the best interest of the country in his heart. And I know it. Okay. Derek Grayson, black man. I believe somehow or another he's hooked to our government. I'm not quite sure because I've not really got into studying him, but I've been listening to some of these videos of an older black man, and he will help put the volumes of information that needs to be put back into y'all's head in the right way. Okay, all these people I'm giving y'all some heads up on to actually go see and listen. Okay, stop allowing this crap to run through your head, because that's what it is, crap. Cradle to the grave, people. Okay? This is where they want us. Okay? Lionel Lutz. Lionel Nation. He's funny. The dude's a lawyer. Okay? But he's got his own channel on YouTube too called Lionel Nation. He's fun to watch, but he's truthful. 100% truthful. Okay? Gavin McGinnis. Another individual that's 100% truthful. Okay, I think he's out of Canada. Okay, now on to the 503c churches. Okay, I'm going to explain something to you all Christians that you ought to be asking your preacher. Okay, 1, a 503c church is designed under the bylaw when they sign, okay, so they can become a non-profit organization. that they are going to be part of the leadership that's going to lead you into the slaughterhouse when and if, little word, big meaning, if the New World Order does take over, the society does fall completely apart and they run out and start arresting people. Your so-called good preacher is going to be sitting there patting you on the back, telling you to turn your cheek. Okay? For anybody that's ever studied the Bible, the history of that Bible is plumb full of wars. Okay? Plumb full of death, mayhem, and it gives you the doctrine to understand what part it's coming from, evil or good. Okay? If you're willing to read it and understand it. Okay? But here again, we allow some person standing up in front of us that's got a damn piece of paper, okay, that says he's the particular person to have this understanding of God, and that's why you're sitting in the lower rows, and he's above you, okay? You got a choice, people. You better start understanding, but he's going to be the one patting you on the back. Oh, it's okay. This is only temporary. Y'all go on down and go through the transition. Get your little chip in your arm. We're going to give you this. We're going to do this for you. We're going to do that for you. And he's going to be standing in the same place to keep shoving y'all out the door, okay? To me, that ain't much of a fellowship. To me, that's somebody stabbing me in the back, okay? You might want to ask your churches about that 503C thing and see if they'll allow you to read the document that they signed. Okay? If they deny you to read that document, you better leave that church and have an understanding that if you are a believer in God and have a good, strong relationship with God, He will lead you. Okay? The little church was called the following. Jesus Christ never had no church. Most of the time, he ran around and spent most of his time with the poor and the oppressed, okay? He looked at the organizations known as the religious factor, the churches, and all these synagogues and all this other stupid crap, as ill-repute places where not to put or invest yourself into the kingdom of God, because these people already had God figured out, so there wasn't no reason for him to go talk to these people when they thinking that they got him figured out. But he was running around doing miracles. He was running around raising the dead. He was running around preaching a doctrine, okay, that was called the following, okay. He didn't tie you down. He didn't run up and say, well, if you don't do this, this is going to happen to you, and blah, this. That's why he sent his only begotten son to die for our sins, okay. Have an understanding about this, please, people. This is just a few talking points, okay? I've been rattling on for 23 minutes. I hope I can get it on YouTube. I don't know. The way things are going, who knows? I pray for Trump. I pray for all of us, okay? Just to pray for myself would be kind of a waste, because it takes a whole world of people to make the world go round, but it also takes a small majority of us to understand what's coming down on us, okay? There's facts in our Bible that speaks of these days that's up on this earth right now, that the truth will be manifest like a rooftop, okay? I'm not quite quoting it exactly right, but what it means is, for any man, woman, or child that looks up at a house can tell you where the rooftop is, okay? That's how simple this is just coming in. And he also said in these days that there would be great delusion, okay? He would allow this to be handed down to these people because they accept it, okay? Y'all little foolish 20-somethings that's running around tearing up stuff, whatever they're giving you, I'm telling you, it's only temporary, okay? There's coming a day to where you're going to be no more any use to these people than used toilet paper. That's about what y'all are, okay? And then you look at the statistics of people that's been in college with these nonsense, stupid ass degrees that's doing you no good. I've been running into people out here in my town that's working in McDonald's, Burger King, and other places with full-blown, almost masters working in a Burger King or McDonald's. Do you not understand? You might want to go back and think about finding something that you like to do with these, your hands, okay? And quit trying to use that intelligent level that they done pumped up, blown smoke up your butt with, okay? And get you to understand that when you walked into that college that's owned by the globalist, run by the globalist and government, to indoctrinate you into their cult. That's what the hell this is, a cult, okay? To follow them, you ain't supposed to have no say. You're supposed to do, okay? You good little slaves. We've all been enslaved by the feds, okay? We got a system of currency that's considered, if you go look it up, just in Webster's Dictionary, go look up fiat currency. Look up the description of fiat currency. It has no monetary value. These people just don't understand it. Oh, I can touch a dollar. Oh, they're right there. Well, it's no different than this. Okay, here, let me show you what it's worth. 100 with some couple dollar signs. You see this? You see that? Fiat currency. That's all the hell it is, people. We got to have an understanding. Start understanding that there's more to us. Let's put it this way. Another simple experiment to see where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm going to give you a theory first. All right. Y'all think about this hard. This theory is going to involve two bricks of gold, 2 bricks of platinum, and a man and a woman. Okay. If you was to ask yourself a question, what is the most valuable thing on this earth? Okay, and I gave you them things as something to look at. Hopefully, most of you will understand what the most valuable thing out of all 3 of them things are. But there's a whole mass group of people out there that's going to pick the wrong things because they've been indoctrinated to believe it. Okay? Gold, platinum, expensive metals, really valuable. Okay? But the most valuable thing out here in the world is us. Okay? This is where y'all have understanding some of the deeper understanding how it works, these inalienable rights. Okay? Without man, without woman, without children, okay, they wouldn't be digging the gold. They wouldn't be digging the platinum. There wouldn't be no houses built. There wouldn't be no high-rises built. There wouldn't be no highways built. There wouldn't be no airlines. There wouldn't be nothing. Do you not understand? Yeah. They know what the most expensive thing in the world is, and it's called people. But they still run around trying to make you think that they're the smartest. They make us all run around thinking they have ramshot over us. Okay, they don't. You have choices. Okay, you start making choices in a manner to where it benefits you and your family. Okay, some at different levels. Okay, myself, I understand. I've got 1 more year. Okay, I was fixed in on a 30-year mortgage with Chase Manhattan, and they ripped me off under them being able to rewrite their corporate law, okay, to back up their ways of ripping people off, okay. There's a chain of title. Okay, most people, some people, not most people, some people understand. If you go and you look at the chain of title, the chain of title is a construct to make it legal and binding for the individual. Okay, the individual to own property, a house, piece of land. Okay, you go back to the old land laws. You can start understanding this. Okay, the actual common law. Okay, that they try to claim their law over succeeds and is no good to us. But here's the thing: all these laws that they're bringing into us and on top of us, they cannot go back and change the original law, because if they do, then it messes theirs up, because that is the foundation that comes out of the ground that makes their laws stand. Okay? If you go back and you fight a case under the old precepts of the original law, okay, at least 90% of the time, if you understand it, 90% of the time you will win your case, because they cannot fight against something that helped construct their bullshit. Thank y'all. I love you. God bless all of y'all. Please keep praying. It looks like the door is finally opening up 100% to the truth, and it's killing a lot of people. And I feel sorry for them, that they've been buying into this crap for so long, they don't think there's nothing else. I got a poor sister that thinks none of this applies to her, one. My little brother, kind of the same way, and he was just kind of shining me on when he come and see me, and I appreciate what he done for me. But they're precepts of things, because the lying media has been such a propagandist tool of the left wing and the right wing. It's in there too, okay? It's got both hands in it, full-fledged, that they don't have no choice. They don't have no chance. You know, both of them told me that Hillary was going to win, and I laughed at them and said, no, she's not. Because I tried to explain to them there was too many people woke up to the facts about the lies and deceit and the smoke and the mirrors that they've had control of for many, many years. And their kingdom and their power structures fall apart piece by piece. But anyway, love y'all. Peace to y'all. I can only hope and pray that whatever I have to say, I strike a chord with a few more people that's like-minded, to know that there's more going on out here than what you see and hear. And you do have a choice in all of this. And your choices is going to be your own, because God gave us these things called choices. No man can ever take that away from any of you, man, woman, or child. They know this. They let on like they are figuring out ways of destroying it. But I'm going to tell you now, anything God's ever created, it ain't never been destroyed. That's just like this global warming crap. There's been a man out of England that's proven the math to be fake. There was one of their main study scientists, I think worked for NOAA for the last 20 years, has been in the last week been putting out the proof that they've been lying about their thermometers. They've been lying about the research. They've been lying about all this. So all y'all global warming tree hugger idiots, okay? You do not have the ability to change anything that God has made. Sorry. You might think so. You don't. And if you keep following along, just to follow along, and picking these groups, okay, that's allowing them to get inside your head, your file cabinet, plant information there that's false, and y'all keep following it, all you're doing is destroying yourself. You ain't helping yourself. You want to do something for the environment? It's simple. Start learning how to grow your own food. Start learning how to raise your own livestock. This is a choice. This is what my choice is. I'm looking to get away from anything GMO. I'm looking to get away from anything. I've got my own chickens. Man, I got 4. And people tells me that chickens quit laying in the wintertime. My chickens keep laying. I'm getting 3 to 4 eggs a day. Okay, most of the time, I can't eat this many eggs off of just 4 chickens. Okay? If the sad part is, the cities are a trap. Okay, sorry. Some of y'all cities dwellers, y'all just hard, cold, stone pressed. Y'all got to have that life. Take and focus on yourself for a minute. Look around. Just close your eyes. Open your window on your 3rd or 4th floor, wherever the heck you're at. Open your window. Close your eyes. Get real still. And see how much junk interferes with your basic thoughts. The screaming, the yelling, the blowing of the horns, the cops screaming, people shooting at each other. Okay? And no, I'm not jumping on guns. I believe in guns. Look behind me. See it hanging on my wall? Okay? That's something too. That's a tool. These are tools. I had a friend of mine, a fellow, I'll name his name, Glenn McCormick. Met him years ago. He wised me up to money. Okay? Money used in the right way is a wonderful thing. Money used in the wrong ways is an awful thing. But it is yet no more than a tool. And it depends on the craftsman with the tool on how he's going to use it, or she's going to use it, or whatever. There's male, female. That's it. Period. But anyway, I keep ranting. Forgive me. 37 minutes. I love y'all. Like I said, I just hope to God somehow or another this might help. Maybe. I don't know. It just gives me a good platform to vent, I guess, somewhat. And at the same token, maybe there might be 25, 30 people see my video. But I can only pray and hope that out of them 25 or 30 people, more than half allows that door to be opened. And there's an awakening like you wouldn't believe. It's like when I was dealing with Chase Manhattan. It started off unsure, undecided, not sure what direction I was going to go in. It got to the point where I started reading and seeing the truth. It confused me. I felt helpless, alone. I was thinking to myself, man, if this thing's this stacked against me, I'm not the only one it's stacked against. Okay? Then I got to the point where I become angry. Okay? At everything. Then I had to have an understanding on what made me angry. And I done everything I know to do. Now, Roanoke, Virginia, does the right thing, okay, and audits their records. They will have to uphold me in the court of law against Chase Manhattan if they do the right thing under a warranty deed, okay, that I filed in my court of records in Roanoke City, stating that I have sole ownership of said property at said address with land. I understand the old land law, okay? This has never changed, but they want to make you believe it has. Now, if Roanoke City does the right thing, Roanoke, Virginia does the right thing, okay? They will have to uphold me in my court of record if they do the right thing. But I've got this weird feeling, I can only hope and pray that they do, but I've got this weird feeling that they're so tied down in the globalism too, that there's probably only about 2% of them up there that actually do their jobs the right way. But anyway, love y'all. Peace. And like I said, I just hope. But anyway, God love you. I do. Bye.